my whole life was a misfit. When background cause they miss kid, I'm getting back in my zone. Made a new path for the wave, now I'm traveling home. Most of the time I keep hands on my paper, my head in the clouds, I can't answer the phone. Most of me telling me that I'm a star.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel. Determined to get give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. It's not going to go for him. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
McDaniels, that's good. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Conley. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Outside Moran. Now here's Bane for 3. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Over Brooks. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Conley. Down low. Goes back up. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Morant drawing the double team. Back to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Takes a 13-footer. Again, the miss by Towns.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Back to Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Outside for Morant. Brooks from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Morant drawing the double team. Here's Brooks. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Showing great awareness.
Oh, power is home.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
Back to Payne. From deep. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Edwards finds Gobert. And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Morant. And he's going for the oop here. And Gobert with the stuff.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson with it. Back to Adams. Now Morant. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Morant. Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. The three from Payne. Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage. And it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
Adams with a screen on Edwards. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing, pounded by Morant. Towns, a screen on Morant. Pass to Towns. The 3-ball. Left side, McDaniels. The 3. They get it back. Gobert. And finally, they hit one. Gobert's got 6 points.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Morant gets double teamed. Payne finds Brooks. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so he makes both from the line.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league, and is hungry to be great.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Edwards against Bain. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Adams. Back to Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones here, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Morant with the slam!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Takes a three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Towns. Yep, count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Bain, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Oh, misses the dunk. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And here's Brooks. There's the triple. They get it back. It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And for Minnesota, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. The kick out to Conley. 4-3. Gobert passes to Conley. Towns for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's and so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. If you look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Bain against Edwards. Adams with a screen on Edwards. The drive by Bain.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Steven Adams. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Conley. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Minnesota in the lead. The kick out to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Jackson with a screen on Edwards, and he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
On the wing, Alexander Walker, guarded by Bane. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. 5 to shoot. That one's good from the corner. Prince has got his first basket.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Bane with it. 10 points for him. Adams. And he can't jam it through.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Bane. Outside Jones. Pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Jones against Anderson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Noel. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Reed. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now Bane. Stolen by Reed. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Here's Prince. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Bane. And here's Adams. Back to Bane. Top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. A shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Noel. Anderson inside. Jackson on him. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Connects from downtown. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Anderson for three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. There's the three. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Out to the wing. Here's Anderson. Misses in close.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Morant off the drive.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We've got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Morant. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
It's intercepted.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Morant drawing the double team. Back to Brooks. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Conley. Adams finds Bane. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. And it's Morant on the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bane.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Morant.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Now here's McDaniels. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Jackson. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And that one is hammered home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Morant, no good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Morant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Adams with the ball. Towns covering. Back to Adams. To the right side. And here's Morant outside. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Morant into the lane. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
On the take, Edwards. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
All right, Timberwolves fans, here's the
9 seconds left in the game. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Brooks driving to the basket. Oh, so close. This is the game-winning jam. Time expired. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Morant into the lane.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. At the line for 2.
And Morant drops them both. So it's Minnesota now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Towns for 3. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And Memphis shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Adams with the ball, defended by Gobert. And here's Morant outside. Minnesota with a rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And the basket by Towns. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. And stolen by Edwards. And they're on the break. Here's Towns. Back to Conley with the 10-footer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Towns doing a nice job with the smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Baines. And here's Morant. 6 to shoot. To stop the run, and Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
You know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Gobert with a screen on Moran. Conley passes to Towns. Minnesota again with a bucket.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. Edwards finds Towns. Shoots over Jackson, and that one hits the back iron. Now here's Morant. Let's go with a 3, and gets it to fall. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this.
I smack clowns with mad style.
to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Williams kicks to Smart. And there's the pass to Brown. Smart passes to Brown. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Tatum down low. Working on McDaniels. Brown outside. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to Horford. And he drives in. Rebound, Minnesota.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And that one's on target from the wing. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And another three for Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Williams kicks to Horford. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And how about Jason Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Gobert, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Gobert drops them both. Celtics trail by 5. The kick out to Williams to the left wing, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Horford. Brown down low. Edwards defending. Tatum down low. Working on McDaniels. And the basket by Tatum.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Smart dishes to Tatum. Kicks it to Horford. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns the pass to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the second free throw, good. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tatum drives in. Here's Williams.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not
offense. The order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And it's Brown missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. The second chance effort. With the second effort. Here's Gobert. Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
All right, everybody. Time to get on your feet and take some noise. Give a round of applause to your Timberwolves dancers.
And here's Towns. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Brown kicks to Horford. The 3 from Tatum. Pass to Smart. Dishes it to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's Williams with the drive. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Williams. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
There's the drive. Sweet move. Outside, Horford. Pass to Smart. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Williams throws it down.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Give a round of applause to your Timberwolves dancers.
Timberwolves trail. For 3, Edwards. Out to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Smart. It's Brown with the drive. And the dunk by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. We understand that. He gets into a rhythm.
Now here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Towns, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Clearly a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Smart misses. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. The kick out to Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tatum no good. It's a close game here in Minnesota. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good from outside. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Outside, Williams. In the corner, Smart with it. The kick out to Williams. Brown the pass to Williams. Towns with the steal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And how about Towns' activity level there? Sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Brown dishes to Horford. In the corner, Tatum with it. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Tatum. And he makes good on the layup. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Edwards looking it over. What a performance for Jason Tatum. All right, Dave, thank you. And
your Minnesota Timberwolves, 28. The Celtics, 29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Crowding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Connects from three-point range.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Smart. And here's Conley outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Smart. Back to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum to the middle. Outside, Horford. 4 on the clock. Up top, Brown. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Conley against Smart. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Timberwolves ball. Timberwolves trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Tatum finds Smart. Horford with the screen on Conley. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Now, here's Tatum. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Edwards against Brown. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Tatum drives in. Here's Williams. Shot to stop the run. Back to Tatum. Horford finds Tatum. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And Horford with the lay-in. Horford's got 5 points so far.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Towns against Horford. Towns down low. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Tatum passes to Williams. Tatum looking around. Over in the corner, Brown. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And the technical free throw is good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Boston on top. They lead by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. It's a 1-point game. Horford kicks to Tatum. Conley against Smart. And another basket for Boston.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Edwards. Dishes it to Gobert. Bucket is good. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Gobert with the block. Towns down low. Guarded by Smart. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Towns shooting. That one on Smart. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Timberwolves? Boston's gone 5 of 8 from 3-point land. 15 points on a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Williams, and the layup falls. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And the pass to McDaniels. Launches it. He can't get that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Stolen by McDaniels. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Horford dishes to Smart. Left side, Williams. Brown inside. Edwards there. Just 4 to shoot. Tatum passes to Brown. Yep, that one goes in there.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Edwards drives in. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
He takes it in. Tatum's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Edwards, that's good.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Brown against Edwards. Outside Tatum. Outside Smart. The kick out to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Left side, Horford. Shoots over Towns. Horford no luck. Minnesota in the lead. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. McDaniels finds Edwards. There's the three. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown dishes to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Tatum to take the lead. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside Edwards. Right wing. Here's McDaniels. Gets the three to fall.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Tatum. And another miss by Boston.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Williams. There's Tatum with the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Bane, pass to Morant. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. Tatum with another miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. Back to Jackson. The three is up. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Oh, hammer it home!
That hurt.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
And it's Brooks missing.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Tatum. Brooks with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
It's stolen by Tatum. Brown drives in. And the jam by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Here's Bane. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. Inside. Tatum can't hit. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Now here's Morant. 3 on the clock. Here's Adams. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And he banks in the layup.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Right side Morant. It's stolen by Tatum. Fast break. Here we go. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 7.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And so he draws a foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant.
And Morant drops them both. Boston trailing. Tatum inside. Brooks defending. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The drive by Brown.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Morant, the pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. Here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Count it from distance.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at center. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Screen by Horford. On the wing, Tatum takes the 3. On target from range. Tatum's got 10 points in the game. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Pass to Jackson. Left side Bane. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Adams, the pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, got a piece of it. On the break. Here's Horford. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Tatum can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They double him with Brown. Payne, the pass to Jackson, to the paint. Here's Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Robert Williams picks up 1.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
He does not get the second one. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. So they take the lead. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
He knew knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Oh, got that one up quick. Tatum's got 16 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Morant finds Brooks. Knocked loose. In transition, here they come. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Bane. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. From deep. Brown can't hit. Memphis trailing here. The 3 from Bane. They get it again. Outside for Brooks. Launches a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Pass to Morant. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. And here's Horford. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston.
32, the Celtics, 35.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Boston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Brown can't hit. And the Grizzlies shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Horford finds Williams. Shoots over Jackson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Horford. Here's Williams. It's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Sinks the tray. Bane's got 8.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Smart outside. No good on the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Smart passes to Tatum to end the run with the drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And that one falls for Tatum. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And it's Morant missing. Boston trailing. Smart finds Brown. Now here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Morant against Tatum. Jackson outside. Here he goes. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics shooting at 45% of the game so far. Williams with it. Guarded by Morant. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Brooks from outside hits a three-pointer. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Blocking foul call. Stephen Adams. His fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brown. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Brown can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going.
Oh!
Wait a second! That was insane!
So disrespectful. It was like he was soaring. Is there such a thing as too much air?
And this dude knows how to fly, Grant. What a performance.
Never underestimate the creativity of these guys. They've turned dunking into an art form.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Smart with the bucket. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant with it. 20 points for him. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half. Now Smart, pounded by Morant. And here's Brown for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Oh, there's the alley. And here's Tatum. He's got 19. Here's the three. And Brown gets a three. Brown's got 14 points.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Brown can't hit.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Smart outside. Tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And he lobs it up. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant, a skilled distributor.
Brown can't hit. Memphis leading. From deep, Bane. The rebound, Celtics. Williams is... Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The athletic swingman. I love whenever Tatum goes up with force off the drive.
Smart against Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
The kick to Tatum. Brown against Bane. Back to Tatum. Let's go with a three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Moran against Smart. Jackson left side. It's tipped. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Misses from close range. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
To the inside. Outside for Morant. Clark with it. Guarded now by Williams.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. Horford finds Smart to the middle. Here's Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Here's Brooks, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The drive by Bane. Tatum with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. From deep, Bane. Morant, the pass to Adams.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Horford for 3. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Brown. To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Bane. From the arc. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
And here's Brown for 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Brown's got 21 points in the game. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Smart for 3. The shot no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Morant with it. Picked up by Tatum. Morant against Tatum. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
first clean look they have, I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Williams finds Brown. Tries again. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Tatum's got room, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Out to Horford. Fires the 3. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Talk about possessing the clutch gene. The big man, Horford, coming through in a huge way.
Morant into the lane.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And so the big win by Memphis in a...
I smack clowns with mad style.
ready. Folks, these two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Brooks over Conley. Offensive rebound. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Brooks. The tray. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Edwards drives in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They double team Conley. And Gobert gets to Conley. Edwards against Bain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Edwards drops them both. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Inside, out to Brooks. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And the rejection by Jackson. Passes it to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Conley for 3. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Outside, Bain. It's stolen by Gobert. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Now, here's Bain. Stolen by McDaniels. Here we go, one-on-one. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The kick out to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, this ability of Karl Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Bain against Edwards. Brooks, the pass to Bain. To the inside. Gobert with the block. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. He dishes it to Towns. Towns is doubled. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Towns. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Conley with the 3. Out to Edwards. This one for three. It's good from long range. Edwards got 11 points.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And they double up Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bane. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To stop the drought. Towns against Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks for three.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Edwards passes to Towns. Over Jackson. Towns with the bucket. 5 points in the game.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Heading in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Here is Edwards, following the basket by John Morant. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Pass to Morant. For the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant with the ball. And Adams kicks to Morant. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first. And what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it. Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The pass to Towns. Over Morant, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He kicks to Gobert. Towns against Brooks. From 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Edwards.
That was worth the price of admission.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And a wide open look for Payne. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Adams. To the left side wing. McDaniels finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. Going inside. And finished off by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Pass to Brooks. Payne for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Towns the pass to Conley. Towns is doubled. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant. Here's Payne. He's got 6. Jackson setting the pick here for Payne. And Memphis with another turnover here.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Towns down low. Jackson on him. And it's Towns missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And so it's Minnesota holding. Thanks so much, David. We'll step. The second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Payne. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Conley with the 3. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. And they're moving it up. Payne with it. Conley picks him up. Payne kicks to Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Passes to Payne. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley the pass to Towns. Over Brooks. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Payne for 3. Here's Brooks. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside Edwards. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Fast break Memphis. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's tipped. Brooks kicks to Payne. Into the lane, and a strong finish with two hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
And they'll get another chance. Gobert dishes to Conley. They grab their own miss. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Bain passes to Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Towns with the defensive effort. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. McDaniels got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Yeah, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Now here's Morant. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Peace for time, everyone. Let me hear you right now. All right, man. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the point. Give it up for your Grizzlies.
Big good substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Morris checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Noel passes to Moore. Down low, Reid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
For Minnesota, Naz Reid taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant kicks to Brooks. In the corner, it's Bain. And he goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. Bain passes to Brooks. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jackson. No good on that one. Good D by Anderson. Minnesota leading by 5. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
There's the lob to Jackson, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Anderson in the post, guarded by Jackson. Anderson right side. No good on the triple. The 3 from Morant. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but they're... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Naz Reid. McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Moore in at the 2 guard. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Anderson passes to Reed. Kick out to Moore. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And they recover it. Left side, Edwards. Tries again. Gray tee that time from Bain. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Morant outside. Now the pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Outside Jackson. Towns with the steal. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
That's good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards with the stop.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Morant right side.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. 13.
That's good from Morant.
At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves leading by 5. Down low, deflects the pass, stolen by Brooks. Morant dishes to Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Adams sets the pick for Morant. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Conley surveying the D. Oh, the line to Gobert. And slam dunked by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the stifled tower with the score.
On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Bain. From downtown, Towns with the steal. McDaniels kicks to Towns. And the shot goes in. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
Morant right side. Back to Jackson. Stolen by McDaniels. Left side, Towns. Edwards passes to Conley. Back to Edwards. There's the triple. Kept alive, Minnesota.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Timberwolves.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Towns. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here are the Grizzlies now. Bane kicks to Morant. Back to Bane.
His third personal foul. 14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Towns. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This build.
I smack clowns with mad style.
run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Now here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Edwards against Brown. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Towns into the lane, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Tatum against McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Towns passes to Gobert. Edwards against Brown. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
From deep, Conley. Not going to go that time. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tatum against McDaniels. Ooh, poked away. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Tatum, here we go. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Conley against Tatum. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes.
And here's Smart. Clock at 6. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Tatum. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Towns double team. Edwards against Tatum. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Shoots over Brown, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boston ball.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Smart passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Pass to Conley. Now here's Towns. Horford covering. Towns passes to Gobert. Just 2 to shoot. And that one, good.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
It's Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now here's Williams. Smart right side. 2 on the clock. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. The Timberwolves trail. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, BA. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins. Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Smart against Conley. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Brown against Edwards. Here's Smart to the wing on the left. Clock is at 3.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
Right side Conley. McDaniels passes to Towns. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it's Smart missing. And here's Minnesota now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Outside McDaniels. There's the 3. Oh, deflected and stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Conley. Tatum against Gobert. Outside Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Minnesota. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to McDaniels.
2 minutes.
Now Gobert. Horford covering. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And Williams punches it home.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Tatum way outside. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Conley goes in. Knocked loose. And stolen by Brown. Tatum draws the double. Inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Pass to McDaniels. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Horford passes to Williams. Smart with the ball. Here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Horford with a steal. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. The ball's knocked loose. Here we go, 1-on-1. Towns for 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we...
With the score, the Celtics 16, the Timberwolves 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Tatum passes to Horford. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Boy, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands. He's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Boston's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. McDaniels can't hit. Here are the Celtics with the ball. 8-point game. Smart passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. From deep three-point range. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 8.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think, is what makes him so deadly.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Smart with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 3. And the shot no good. A bit short for Minnesota. They've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Towns with the ball. Now Horford defending. The shot by Towns, no good. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Conley against Horford. The drive by Smart. Horford passes to Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Conley against Smart. Right side Conley. Williams against Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Tatum passes to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. On the wing, Tatum. and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Gobert's checked in for Reed.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Williams, second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting from Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And he makes a first.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Kicks it out to Smart. Tatum from long range gets the 3 to fall. Tatum's got 15.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Al Horford.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Horford finds Brown. No good there. And some solid defense from Towns. Conley against Smart. Here's Towns. Boston with a rebound. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Williams. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Brown against Edwards. Tatum passes to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smart against Conley. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. No luck on that one.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. The Celtics shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Conley finds Edwards. Into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Horford with it. He's picked up by Conley. Smart for three. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists in the game. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Boston the other way. Right side Brown. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Conley on the attack. And a nice finish on the layup.
And Conley loves to get into the lane using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Brown. Over to the left wing. Picked by Gobert. The kick out to Conley. It's Edwards.
Oh, what you say? Oh, my goodness. We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Brown finds Tatum. Here's Horford. Back to Tatum. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Back to Conley. From deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. The kick to Tatum. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. 3-pointer, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Smart for 3. Nails it from 3. Smart's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Edwards against Brown. Towns a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. Edwards a pass to Towns. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball. Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Horford against Towns. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter here. Edwards, the pass to Conley. This one for 3. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brown. Pass to Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Mike Conley.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot. Key makes. They needed all of them.
And Minnesota has possession. Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. And they bet.
I smack clowns with mad style.
the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Here's Tatum, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Clark. Bane looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Morant kicks to Clark. With the drive, Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
They get it again. Smart, wide open, he fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And he makes that one.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Brown finds Horford. Tatum with it. Brooks covering. Back to Horford. Lets the three fly. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to get an open shot.
Morant outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum down low. He's covered by Clark. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Tatum drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
Outside, Bane. Clark outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant with a wide open look. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Morant. Clark outside. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Outside for Jackson. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Tatum. And there's the drive.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Here's Tatum. He's got 7. And slam dunk by Tatum. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Clark outside. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Payne. No good on the 3. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on an 18-5 run.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Brooks dishes to Morant from past the arc. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum passes to Smart from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Celtics leading by 13. Tatum way outside. Boston, no good that time either. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Sinks the triple.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
And the rejection by Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Smart's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Bain inside the three-point line. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Dylan Brooks out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low.
You won't see Jackson take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he is certainly capable from there.
Clark outside. Morant against Smart. Morant kicks to Bain. From deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got it back down to single digits for Memphis. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Smart goes in. Great crossover to get free. And it's 7 points for Marcus Smart.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And they double up Morant. Memphis moving it around. Back to Clark. 4 on the clock. Fires, high post. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morant.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson kicks to Morant. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Pass to Brooks. Jackson with the screen. 5 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
4-on-3 break. Here's Morant. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Brooks, the pass to Bain. He kicks it to Morant. Dishes it to Jackson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Back to Brooks. For three. And Tatum pulls it down. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. To the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup is good. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. And he can't jam it through.
You try to get spicy and turn the lift on. Okay.
And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics out in front. They're up by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Here's Clark. To the hoop.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Tatum drives in. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the basket by Horford.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Clark finds Morant. Back to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant against Smart.
Oh, wow. Goodness, man. Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And they double up Morant. Out to the right wing. Clark for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Brown with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The drive by Brooks, and it's Clark in the corner. Morant outside. Shot from the wing. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Tatum launches it from deep. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant with it. 11 points in the game. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And another miss by Memphis. Celtics leading by 7.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And so here's Memphis. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Morant missing. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
A three off the inbound. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And another miss by Memphis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Brooks with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Brooks has got 7.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant outside. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Grizzlies have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bane.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Brooks against Tatum. Brown inside the line. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Smart and slam dunk by Smart.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Oh, man, what a shot. Get that from another time zone.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digit. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Grizzlies trail by 11. So on the floor for Memphis. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the guard position.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. From deep 3-point range, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
From deep. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 7. And the turnover again by Boston. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jackson finds Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. And they double up Morant. Passes it to Clark. On the wing, Bane. 6 to shoot. And Tatum pulls it down.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Brown, good.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Outside, Bane, beyond the arc. And again, Memphis, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
From outside the arc, rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside, Bane. Jackson with it. Out guarded by Smart. Fires for 3. Jackson misses. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Led by as many as 14 points.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
The 3 from Morant drains the three-pointer. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Tatum drives in. And blocked by Bane. Brooks outside. The tray. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Brown missing. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Clark. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. .133 left to play in the final quarter. The shot comes out. Pass to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Brown outside. Williams trying to break free. A new 14 for Boston. Tatum dishes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Smart kicks to Tatum. Boston again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brooks for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
The kick out to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson with it. Out guarded by Tatum. Payne for 3. Rebound Boston. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. The pass to Tatum. Brown outside. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Even. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.